There is a reason why we are warned in Christianity to not go according to our flesh, to not allow our flesh rule. Because when you let the flesh rule, what happens is you're condemning your spirit and you're sending yourself to eternal damnation. Not only eternal damnation, but also damnation starting here on earth. That is why the flesh cannot be allowed to rule over the body, because the flesh does not know what it wants apart from what bring it desires. And if you check the world of today and you check the world system from the beginning of creation up till today, you will find out that the flesh only likes to do things that please it. Only likes desire. It does not like pain, and it can do anything to get what it wants, even though it means killing, even though it means anything, even though it means doing the most brutal type of evil to get what it wants. And let's see what Romans chapter 8 verse 4 has to say about it. I read verse 4. In order that the righteous requirement of the law might be fully met in us, who do not live according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. Verse 5. Those who live according to the flesh have their minds set on what the flesh desires. But those who live in accordance with the Spirit have their minds set on what the Spirit desires. Verse 6. The mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the Spirit is life and peace. If you let your mind to be governed by the desires of your flesh, let me tell you, the desires that your flesh want are not healthy. Your flesh wants to eat junk food. It is not healthy. Your flesh wants money. Money is good, but to what end? How far can your flesh go to get that money? That is why men do evil. Because the flesh is not contented. You can never satiate the flesh. You can only satisfy your spirit, not the flesh. And this is what he's saying. Because the flesh cannot be satisfied, it can do anything to get what it wants. And that is why if your mind is governed by your outward flesh and your five senses, you are heading towards death. But if your mind is being governed by the Spirit of God in your life, there is peace and there is everlasting fulfillment. Because when you are being led by the Spirit, He tells you not what will please you only, but what will strengthen you, correct you, set you straight. What is not only good for you, but what is best for you. And sometimes people think that what is good for you is what is best for you. No. Something can be good for you, but that doesn't mean it's best for you. And that is why you must let your mind to be governed by the Spirit. Verse 7. The mind governed by the flesh is hostile to God. It does not submit to God's law, nor can it do so. It cannot. The flesh will always keep on breaking the 10 commandments. The flesh will always keep breaking the laws, because the flesh is so heavy, is so corrupt, that all it can do is evil, because that's the only capability it has. The only time a man can do